SR&BG, and knowledge without the Most High is useless. It is better for a man to not have knowledge, but have the Most High, than for a man to have knowledge and not have the Most High. Listen to me, man, because I have a video to prove it. I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to show you a couple of clips of a guy that I know personally. Okay, I have a confession to make. About 12 years ago, when I was into sorcery, I was battling these witches. It was like I was with the Most High, but I was still using sorcerer tactics to get these people. They was hitting me, I was hitting them. So one of them came to me and goes, Jim, and he was like, where do you get all of your information and all of that from? And then he was like, are you a Christian, a Muslim, anything like that? And I was like, I'm none of that. And he was like, what are you? Where do you get your power from? And I was like, I'm going to give you an example with a content creator. And he was like, okay. So I gave him the page 13 Cosmic Law Astrology. At the time, that was my buddy, Laura Ukili Asai. We was working on the left-hand path. He was in the Bay. But there was another guy, 13 Signs Astrology. And this guy mixed up 13 Cosmic Law Astrology with 13 Signs Astrology. Listen to me, man. Knowledge without the Most High, it's useless. I made a mistake. You see, I was sending him to the guy that I personally know, Laura Ukili Asai from 13 Cosmic Law Astrology. But he went, him and his witches, they went to 13 Signs Astrology. Even now, when you type it up, you mix them two pages up, right? So I'm looking at both of these guys at the time because it's the time of the 13. You have 13 Signs Astrology, you have 13 Cosmic Law Astrology, you have the 13th Sun. I was Wormwood 713. You had young Indigo 13. You had a lot of people with the 13 at the end. This was like about 13, 14 years ago, right? There's still a lot of videos up. And remember, I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove everything that I'm saying. So as I'm looking at this video of 13 Signs Astrology, I see a spirit hop on him. And I said, ooh, somebody threw a spirit on him. I wonder, do he know? So I try to get in contact with him through the comments, through emails, all of that. And as he continued making videos, I see that the egg that they planted in him has hatched. So I ask around. Come to find out, the witches attached themselves to him. They was going to attach themselves to my homie, which he would have defeated him because he's a Van Helsing still to this day. They attach themselves to him. And see, he's nowhere with, he has nothing to do with the Most High. He has a lot of knowledge. He has over 70,000 subscribers. But I'm going to show you this video on what happens when you out here with all of this knowledge, but you don't have the Most High. You don't have that protection. You don't have that new spiritual weapon that I was talking about in the other video. So this should be a lesson. You should share this video. Like this video because this is very important. I'm about to show you how somebody changed right before my eyes, and I knew the problem. This is what I'm confessing because I'm the one who accidentally gave up the information for the witches to do the thousand witch chant. That's what I call it. I make my own names because I write my own programs. So in my house, It's called the Thousand Witch Chant. That's when all of the witches, man, usually a coven will affect the average person. But when it's a thousand witch chant, I mean, I'm talking about all the witches got the memo. You got witches in New York, you got witches in Alabama, you got witches in New Orleans. They are taking the time out all at one time to send energy to you. This is the stuff that can make people drop dead or make you look totally different. Knowledge without the Most High will make this happen to you. Watch this, and I'll be back.
Be the one to bust your bubble, but we are in hell. HE double hockey sticks. To all my Aries out there, I want to send a shout out to all of my 13 signs of astrology Aries out there. Now, before I get into this episode and segment, I just want to kind of like lay a foundation and let all the newcomers and new listeners know that I'm a 13 signs astrologer. And basically, what I do is that I align your birth date and your time of birth up with the actual star constellation that you're striving to spread the message of astrology and using some of my marketing skills and things of that nature to try to make it. However, that was sabotaged. And I'm going to leave a website link. They dropped an annuity of 1 to 0, and it's been getting kind of difficult because there's even people coming on this channel sending me threats and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't know how you guys want to handle it, but I still have a lot of extra credit from what I've gained, and anything over about like $4,000 in credit, I think I want to use that as security.
You see what I'm saying? You see the decline over the years? This guy is smart. 13 signs astrology. He has all the knowledge. He didn't get 75,000 subscribers in this YouTube day and age. He got them back when it wasn't no sprizzies and you could buy your own subscribers and things like that. He got them with his damn knowledge. But as you could see, without the Most High, it doesn't matter. This guy was clean shaven. He could talk to people. He used to do consultations before it became popular on YouTube. Look him up. This isn't just a regular guy. He was like BDL 1014 before BDL 1014. Thousands of subscribers, thousands of views, thousands of likes. But where did that lead him? You see how he was clean cut. This is the same dude. I told you that there's people that you walk past on the street and they look homeless in rags. His clothes is falling off of him because they're so old. You see these people and you probably don't even know that this dude owned a Fortune 500 company. Like 5-6 years ago, man. Once them witches is on you, you gonna need the Most High, because they'll turn you into something. He is not the same person. Go to his channel and look at his earlier videos and look. You see, in the sorcery community, in the witch community, the warlocks, it's a community just like a gang. How like gangbangers know each other, even their enemies, they know what their enemies' strengths, their weaknesses is. Like, yeah, he from over there, he a blood, he balling in the bloods. He got a lot of pistols and stuff, so we're gonna have to treat him different. You know, that's how the sorcerers is. So when I went out and I was like, look, our homie, because he was one of the 13s. So I consider him a brother, like, look, they own him. Yeah. They own him. Different people knew that they was owning. You see, and there's only one thing that can stop them, and that's the Most High. You see, Lord Ukili Asai, the 13th son, they got out of Dodge. Go back and look at the 13th son. The witches smashed on the 13 community. Right before the conscious community got the booming, it was a 13 community going on. But you don't see it no more. And I'm telling you why you don't see it no more. Because they did the 1,000 witch chant. And they was doing it on cats, but they hit him the hardest because he didn't get out the way. This is why with the knowledge, you need the wisdom, you need the understanding, hell, you need the Most High. It doesn't matter how many charms you can produce, how many crystals and how much sage you burn. You know how much sage I burnt? I remember I got some sage and the witches was on me. I damn near went crazy because the spirits that they summoned up, they liked it, the sage, man. I'm giving you an example. What would happen? I'm telling you, I seen this dude. His name is Tex. His name was Tex because he's from Texas. He was in the park, up in Lincoln Park. He had big arms. He had the big belly, but you could tell he was like, you know, carbohydrate, penitentiary type, fat swole. But he did have some big arms, right? And one day, years later, my girl said that she seen him and I'm not going to believe how he looked. So I'm like, all right, whatever. He probably got a little skinny or something. So one day I'm at the smoke shop and I see this little bum dude, you know, homeless type of guy, real skinny. He had like a stick with feathers on it and he was like a little ghetto witch doctor, a ghetto hoodoo man looking, homeless, goon goblin looking person, right? So I get my blunts and whatever I was getting up there and I turned around and I was about to leave and I seen the dude, but when he looked me in my eyes, it was Tex. I mean, this was a totally different person, like Smeagol. On Lord of the Rings, Smeagol didn't always look like that, man. Something happened. There's people that you see, especially homeless, that's looking all like that, like 13 signs astrology. These people have a lot of knowledge, man. A lot of knowledge. A lot. The ones that you can smell from miles away. They have a lot of knowledge. The knowledge of the stars, man. Knowledge to make millions of dollars. But it don't matter if you don't got the Most High. Peace.